What up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. 35, and I'm back at it again. Hey, if you're watching the show, hit a like, subscribe. It don't cost you a thing. Just like the show. I know I ain't been on a while, been so busy, so busy. But I had to get on today. I promised myself that the people needs to know how I feel about this new college football playoff that's going on right now in the upset city that been going on, and let's get up into it right now. Like I said, I am Mr. 35, and this is 35 Sports, and let's talk about what's going on. Before we get all in that, you know how I am. I am so tired of how my Niners failed me this week. They failed me big time. Kiddo, why are you dropping the ball? You can't catch a cold butt naked in the winter time. And Lord have mercy, what's going on with that? Man, now look, our best asset, Christian McCaffrey, is down because we ran him like a dog last year. Oh, yes, he's running the ball. He's running the ball. Yes, players want to be out there and play. Yes, he's a baller. Yes, he's a dog. But at the same time, you do not run him to the ground. You had more right beside him. He could have easily got you some yardage. Now he's hurt. Then you got rid of Sermon. Now he's gone. My God, Kyle Shanahan, John Lynch, what are you doing to my Niners? I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it at all. And people, you know me, you love me, and I'm just telling you like it is. This is ridiculous. And I don't appreciate it. You know? I just my Niners fan, if you watching, please tell me how you feel about this in the chat below. Just tell me how y'all feel. Cause I know I'm hurt. I'm hurt. And the world is hurt because I'm hurt. Mr. 35, really appreciate y'all sentimental. And I know a lot of you Philly fans, and Joe, you know what I'm talking about you. I don't give flying two half cents. Well, for nothing, y'all lost. We ain't worried about you. You an afterthought. I ain't worried about the Philly fan. I don't have nothing against Philly, but Mr. Joe know who I'm talking about. Y'all could have had Lamar Jackson and not Jalen Hurts. Yeah, Jalen took you to a Super Bowl. Yes, Jalen did this, but y'all had one fluid. Let me get rid of that. Y'all got all them weapons. Y'all could have had Lamar Jackson. That's all I'm saying. We could have had. I don't know what Shanahan problem. We could have had Lamar Jackson, but we got Brock Purdy, and Brock got a chip on his shoulder the size of the Mount Everest, and I love it. But just ain't that dude. I think he ain't that dude. I'm riding down with my quarterback. I will talk to anybody in their face about my quarterback, Brock Purdy. Rock Purdy of the Gold Rush defense up there in Santa Clara, California. We will go behind you all day, but I still think you ain't the man. Sorry. Because y'all, I don't know, between you, Jimmy G, y'all ain't catching the ball, throwing the ball on time down the center of the field, and then he's running for his life. I don't get that. I don't get that. Things are changing. A lot of things are changing. My whole world is changing. My Mississippi State Bulldog is changing. Oh my God. Do not let me talk about my state Bulldogs. Ugh. We ain't gonna win a game this year. We may be UMass. You may be UMass. And that's for real. That's for real. That is, I don't know now. Well, I mean, Vanderbilt just beat Alabama. That's what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about how the college football playoff have drastically shift from week 6 to week 7. Okay, people done dropped out the top. Who was a ranked number 11? They'll dropped out of top. They'll drop out of 25. Can you believe that? They dropped out of 25, but I don't know why. Let's see what the Associated Press say, huh? Let me pull this up for y'all real quick. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna share this picture. Now, this is what we're gonna share. In the top 25, top 12. So basically from here, Notre Dame and up, they have Texas, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, Georgia. Miami came from 8. Tennessee dropped 4. Alabama dropped 6. Ole Miss jumped 3. Clemson jumped 5. Iowa State jumped up. Notre Dame jumped up. LSU stayed the same. BYU jumped. Look at the Big 12. Look at that. A&M jumped 10. Look at that. Utah must have won. Boise State, Indiana, Oklahoma, Kansas State was on a bye week and they jumped. Missouri almost fell out. But this is what I'm telling you. You see the 12 here? We're just going to focus on this 12 right here. Now, I'm going to go to week 6. Look at that. Who you don't see up on here? USC. Gone. They jumped 2 spots last week. Week before that, week 5. They gone. UNLV gone. Louisville gone. No more, no less. Now that's week 6. Now let's jump to week 7. New number 1, Texas. Ohio State, Oregon. Now these two play together. Ohio State, Oregon play this week. Big game. Big game. And then I think Georgia play Texas this week. That's gonna be a battle. And then let's see. Listen, I know I'm showing y'all all this, and this is great, but I'm loving it. You know, I'm really am loving this. This is how this AP poll is turning out. But my gosh, do you not know how mad I am that my Mississippi State Bulldog can't even be up here? And you want to know why? Let me click on Georgia because we play them next week, and they are mad as a hornet nest, and that's who they whoop Auburn 31-13. But listen, look at watch this. I'm gonna show y'all our schedule. I'm gonna show y'all our schedule. Mississippi State, we have look. Let's see. Our record is 1-4, 1-4, 0-2 in conference. We're not gonna win another game. You see? We lost against Arizona State, Toledo, and Florida. Them and Eastern Kentucky University. I was hoping that we would go on in 4-0. I'm from this slit right here. 4-0. But you know what? You know what my Bulldog did? You know, let me tell you what they did. We lost Arizona State, which is pretty decent team this year. Toledo, Florida, who's in a shamble, but we lost against them. And Texas, which is number 1 team in the nation now. Now we got Georgia, A&M, Arkansas, and we better beat UMass. I swear we better. And then we got number Tennessee, Missouri, and Ole Miss. I don't see a win on there. I don't. Man, look here. We can't. We ain't gonna make a bowl game this year. Looking at this. And I'm tired of just ranting like that, man. I am so sorry. But we talking about the college football playoff. So now this is the first time we ever had a 12-team playoff. I'm kind of not excited because they ain't doing it fair. Y'all know how I feel about it. I feel like if you win your conference championship, you should get in. And there are 10 champions out there. And yes, you like Reggie, hey man, they don't add up to the Power 4 and the Power. Well, it ain't no more Power 5. So I used to say, okay, get the top 4. That's 4. Then you can let the Sun Belt up and down. You can let the doggone it, the stupid conference. The AAU, that's what I call AAU. I ain't trying to make fun of nobody, but my gosh, you know. Let's see. Recruiting teams. Let's see. You got the ACC, the Mountain West, the American, You got these schools. You got the Pac 2. Then you got the S. They don't deserve being a Pac 2. I'm sorry. You ain't. Got the SEC, the Big 12, Sun Belt, Big 10, Conference USA. And you got the independent school like UConn and UMass and Notre Dame. But look, think about it. Conference 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think there should be a discrepancy. ACC should have one. Mid-America should have one. The Mountain West should have. I mean, gee, man, come on, man. Y'all just can't put all SEC and all them other schools up in there like that. That ain't right. That ain't right for the college football playoff. You ain't being fair. You can't help where you play. And just because a team have a weak schedule, that's on them, okay? That's on them. The Pac 4 and the Pac 5, the mid 5, that's 9 conferences. That's nine, and then I don't know, man. We'll see this year. I just feel like if coaches feel like they can make it in their little American and Sun Belt Conference, they'll stay and they'll build a team. But now they tell them, all right, if you're the best team in the mid 5, you can get in. But that ain't fair, though, dude. That ain't fair. What if you got like what they got now? A couple teams who's rising. Like, let's see. A couple teams who are rising in the rankings, and they can come up. Team like oh, what is that? Like Steve Man, stupid stuff. Nobody want to see Mississippi State. Think about this. You got a team like SMU rising. You have a team like Boise State. Now, what if both of them go undefeated? You get what I'm saying? I think the ASMU, they in the ACC now, but you get what I'm saying? What if a team like Boise State, uh, and some other little popcorn team like, let's see, like Army, Navy. What if they go undefeated? Y'all just gonna decide, oh, this team is better? No, you can't do that. If a team go undefeated, they should be vibing. They should go in there and like, hey, we're the champions, but they gotta win their conference champion first. I give them that. Let's get on to it. To the great USC. USC, Lane Kiffin, you in trouble, my man. I don't think they should get rid of you. But dog, looking at your schedule and look who you lost against. You lost against Minnesota. Okay. And your schedule don't get no easy. You got Penn State, Washington State, Nebraska, UCLA, Notre Dame. I mean, Rutgers gave in Maryland. That's probably 2 wins you can get there. But you got Penn State coming to you, then you playing at Maryland, which is really tough. I just don't know what happened. I mean, what happened to USC? USC football. And then let me tell you something. And a lot of people laugh at me. They laugh. They're like, ha 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 ha. You know what's not funny? You know what's not funny? This man finna lose his job because players like Big Bear, right now, Big Bear is up in his condo. He redshirted. And a lot of people laugh at me. Redshirted. Because I don't know. I don't know. I just don't understand that how people players gotta understand. They want y'all to come to this school. There's nothing wrong with that. Then the kid over at UNLV said they didn't want to pay him. Starting quarterback. Starting quarterback. Didn't want to pay him. And then now look at it. Look pathetic. You know, don't hit that transfer per. Look here, guys. What I want to teach y'all right now is this. If you're listening to me, and I know a lot of people don't like to listen to me, if you go to a school, stay there. Stay. Unless your coach leave. You're like, man, my coach left. I'm going with him. Dion left Jackson State. He took a couple players with him. And then even JB right now, he redshirted. And I can see what he's thinking. He thinking, and this is my opinion, and don't go spreading this around. He might be thinking, if I redshirt now, get my game together a little better than what it is, because I can't start over these two guys. I can be the leader of the pack next year. You know, Trevor Woods, if he's smart, he will stay redshirted. He could be Shiloh next year. Darren Skipper, he can be Shiloh, or he can be one of the as McKinsey would say, one of the law firms, Hill and Green. I tell you, and this Heisman race is coming up to be something. You know what? That Cam Ward gonna be hard to beat. Now, I think, and a lot of people don't like it when I say this, but I think Shador Sanders should be in the Heisman race right now. And the reason why I say this, and I ain't no primate, as some people, them prime people, you know, I've been following Dion since Trinity. So if y'all know who that is, he been there for a while. Then when he went to Jackson State, I was all for it because I'm a Mississippi guy. I'm a Jackson guy, you know. FCS school, Jackson State, Mississippi Valley, Alcorn. I like that. That's my state. You know, I'd ride or die for the Magnolia love here. But when he was there, he had Jackson State popping. And the reason why he left, everybody had a stipulation why he left. I don't know why. I have heard reason why he left. I have heard some people from the community text me like, "Hey, 358, hey man, this is the word." And it sound a lot of it sound exactly the same, but I ain't speculating on it. That ain't why I'm talking about this. But I think Shador should be there because if Colorado go ahead and beat Kent State, let me just say, if Colorado beat Kent State next week, this week, this Saturday, uh, and Shador play his tail off, Travis play his tail off. And oh, congratulations to Travis. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go follow the man on his Instagram. Him and his wife have a very special surprise. I don't want to say it on there because it ain't my business. So, but I think without Shador, Travis ain't Heisman. He may be the best corner in the nation. He ain't playing no wide receiver, I'll tell you that. Because he ain't got nobody to throw the ball. Man, if Sharps were back there throwing the ball, Travis ain't no Heisman. So I think the people who voting for the Heisman should look at it like that. Like they look at Cam Ward. Cam Ward's leading that Miami team. And I have to give it to him. I have to give it to Cam. But Cam, he came back from the third quarter from 10 to 30 something and put up 30 on them, 20 on them boys. 20 of them. And he put it on his leg. He put it in the air. Cam Ward in the Miami Hurricane is someone you better not bet your eye. They are coming. And I said it from the joy when Penn State plays West Virginia, them Mountaineers, my brothers from the Southern, they ain't too Southern because they West Virginia, but they talk like me. And I was rooting for them snagger two overall wearing sapsuckers. And you know what up? That darn Penn State came in there and put a mop in a bucket and cleaned them up. Like you need to take a bath. They got all that ginseng off them and told them go sit your tail down. That's what happened to them. And ever since I saw that Penn State, they look like a different team. Now I don't like Franklin as a I don't know why Franklin don't ever win. Mr. Franklin ain't got nothing against you. Can go off what I see, but your play calling and crunch time and big games ain't where 50 Cent. But man, you called against that West Virginia game and you've been on a roll since then. And I look at your team look built. They look big. They look thick. They look strong. And look, by gosh, they are whooping people, gluteus maximus. And I can't cuss because it's a child show on this show. In the college football playoff. And I say you better watch out for it. Now I ain't picking no college football champion right now. Last year I called it. I called it the whole thing. I said it was gonna be Bama, Georgia, Washington, and Texas. I called them 4 teams. I called it 100%. I called it. I said they're gonna be in there. Well, no, let's see. Yeah, yeah, that's who I called. But Texas didn't make it. It was Michigan that slipped up in that darn hardball. I mean, they couldn't deny it. Big Ten championship and whoop Ohio State tail, and and they went on and win it. Couldn't not deny them. My boy Christian is still high off that win. But what's up, Christian? Michigan, it ain't their fault. They are blood dry. They ranked number 24 now. They dropped all the way down to 14. But I think it's because Michigan got a quarterback. That little kid Warren, I had high hopes for him. I think they would have kept letting him play, but you can't throw 6 interceptions, 4 or 5 interceptions in a game and expect to keep the starting spot. That darn orgy, I mean, I can't say his name without laughing, but he can't throw the ball from my back port to the front port. And I'm sorry. He seemed like good. Look, he seemed like a good kid. They might want to put the read option, the triple option. That he'll run that just as fine. You need to throw 5, 6 yards. He deadly with that little pea shooter. I mean, about that big around, but he throw that ball his little pea shooter. Listen, I play high school football as far as I went. Got in a lot of trouble, and I couldn't keep playing. So that's my fault. But I know football. I've been watching football for 20-something years. 20-something years. I talk to coaches. I talk to analysts. I got a guy right now texting. I'm like, what you think about it? I just asked a question. He's like, nah, he ain't it. If Michigan want to salvage their season, they're going to have to stick with a quarterback. Warren or that kid they had in the other day, he was playing his heart out, but doggone, he got to put 2 hands on the ball. You fumbled the ball and he cost him the game. That's right. He cost Michigan the game with that fumble. If he wouldn't have fumbled, they would have been in there. And Joe, I ain't lying. Y'all just need a quarter and run the darn ball. You got one of the premier NCAA players on the NCAA game I just got through playing, and he's on the front cover, and he can run that Taylor head. Hopefully, I can get him in a 49er uniform. No, I don't. I won't want him. Donovan L was pretty good, but I want that kid. Where he's from? Oregon. I saw him play at Oregon, running back, little dreadhead kid. I mean, when he hit that hole, I'm talking about he is moving. Get him with us any day, any day. I like him, and I like that running back from UCF. He run hard, number 7. I know Colorado put that blocker in on him, but yeah. But anyway, so the big game I'll be watching this weekend. Let's see. Schedule. And I'm gonna give y'all my prediction on what games I'll be watching this Saturday. We Southerners say Saturday, not Saturday. It's Saturday. This Saturday. Because I'll probably working late. But they got some big game. They got what big game do they have this week? They have Texas, the Red River rivalry that will be on ABC. I ain't gonna watch that game because it's gonna be at 3:30 Eastern time. I'm in Peel. 3:30, so I ain't gonna be able to see that. I may be working. And that Penn State USC would have been a good game if USC was still ranked, but I mean USC got talent. And if they can beat Penn State, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Hold on, I got a call on the line. Let's see who it is. Hello, caller. Welcome to 3-5 Show. Who am I speaking with? Hello? Oh, well, they hung up, people. They hung up. So back to the show. Thought someone had to call in. And now, if you want to call in, you watch the show, call it's 567-343-0502. That's 567-343-0502. If you want to call the show, let me know and give me your opinion. Or you can just text me. I'll leave a comment. I'll see it. So this Saturday, the games I will be watching will be I might just watch that Texas game. Well, I ain't even watched that Mississippi State Georgia game. They ain't finna get me on that. Mississippi State ain't got a chance. And I love my state. No, y'all gotta understand. I love Mississippi State, but no. I will be watching the Kansas State, in Colorado. And that's my late game. And I'm gonna watch I just might. It's 3:30 though. I don't think I'll be home. I think I'm gonna watch that. What's gonna be a real good game is that Texas and Oklahoma. I don't know, man. Oklahoma ain't got a quarterback. That young kid, he stood up in. But I might watch that USC Penn State. Stanford and Notre Dame. I don't know too much about Stanford. What they've been high on this year, but I might watch that Pittsburgh Cal game. Cal lost. Cal was supposed to win that game, but they let Miami come back and beat them. And that Tennessee Florida game, that usually a good rival, but Florida. I mean, Florida coming on, man. They beating the team they supposed to, but I think if that coach can get a bowl game, he deserves to keep his job. Forget that. He can't help it that he inherit a team with no quarterbacks. Well, guys, that's all I got today. That's my rant for the day. I've been trying to get people to come on the show. A lot of people said they were gonna come on the show, but I think I'm gonna go out and see to be in Perrysburg. Uh, to see my boy Dominique Woods. He's a wide receiver. Got offers from several different universities, even BG, Butler, and some more FCS school. But hey, if he keep on, he'll be big time. He'll be big time. And I told him that I was gonna go to the Perrysburg and Anthony Wayne uh, game. I think I'm gonna call him and see when is that game. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to get me and my little bad baby. And I was supposed to go to Toledo Top 64. Things came up. I am a dad. I have kids, and I do want to spend time with my kids. At the same time, I didn't have a babysitter, so that's why I didn't make Ryan. I'm sorry, I didn't make it. Coach, sorry I didn't make it, but that is the reason why I couldn't handle. I could have took the kids, spent that bread, but it ain't this. Well, it is the same because I have my son. My daughter, she kind of like basketball. So Obviously, there's no one texting me or calling. Let's see. Let's check the phone line real quick. See what we got. Remember you can text the show 567-343-0502. That's 567-343-0502. And at this point, we ain't got nobody. So let us check the chat, see what they got out there, see what's going on. Hmm. Uh, I see. Let's see. I have nobody in chat, so all right. So since we ain't got it, well, that is people. That's my little rant for tonight. Um, like I said, I'll be watching that. I guess I'm gonna watch the Texas and Oklahoma, the Red River rivalry, and I'm gonna watch that Colorado Kent State because, like I said, I've been following Dion for a while. I think my take on that game will be, can Shiloh Sanders come and hold his spot? He was the unsung hero last year in a lot of games. Forced fumble, pick sixes. Shiloh did, according to PFL, Shiloh did real good. And I'm rooting for the kid. Like Shiloh. I like Shiloh. I want him to succeed, but it just, I don't know, man. It just been not working out, and people for him, this year. This is last year, he's supposed to be going out with a bang. And I hope he got 7 more games to put on the belt, and I hope he get enough film where he do get a high draft pick. I'm not saying he's not gonna get drafted, but I think he's gonna get drafted, and people gonna have a steal because the kid's studying. He's up in the DC room and with Rob Livingston. And I actually, if you ask Cam actually learned some things from Shiloh last year, and he'll tell you that from an interview he did that he learned some things, study effort. Him, Shiloh, and some more DBs, they've been up in there studying and looking at film, and so the guy studied. He know the defense, so I think they need that enforcer. They need that man that's gonna be in a foxhole with you and just let's get it. That's what type of man they need. So, um, with that all said and done, you know, um, that all said, I am Mr. 35, and this is the 35 Sport Show. And I like to, again, please like the show. If you got this far, leave a comment so I can talk to somebody about it. And I will see you Sunday. Hopefully I can get Joe, who's an Eagle fan, and Coach Loggins on, and my other buddy. I've been promising them to come on, but I've been lagging my tail. So hopefully I can get them on. And, with that all said, hey, DJ, give me that beat one time. Where is it?
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay hard till it hit hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back.